this winning offer that I'm about to show you has scaled 100 plus different agencies being able to sign upwards of $15,000 per month with this deal and with this offer, and obviously a bunch of other clients using it to land their first or next client and being the top 1% of agency owners, because the other 99% can't even land their first client. So today I'm going to go into the system that I have built out, run you through what the offer is, how it works, and break it down exactly for you so you can charge upwards of $15,000 for this deal. So make sure you subscribe to keep up with all this valuable content, but let me jump straight into it. So as you can see here, for a little bit of proof, this is just a few people that have, worked with this offer and worked with how it works. You can see here people scaling to 12K a week, 20K a month, 0 to 6K a week, 0 to 5K a month, signing his first 2 clients in 1 week, signing 7 clients in a month, signing another 7, that's 10 now, signing 0 to 10, go from 0 to 10K with this offer, and then all a bunch of other, clients scaling and getting results with this offer, and that's just a fraction. So I want to move this over here so you guys don't get distracted, and I'm going to start building this out, and there is a bunch for me to like draw and get out the way, so I will be doing that, as we sort of go through. Let me jump straight into it. So how a 15K deal works and how, you can actually start signing high ticket and also just land clients in general. There's different stuff that, one, increases the price variables and how much, you can actually charge for your offer. You have your offer, return on investment, you have a niche size, and you have leverage. These are the 3 pillars which will allow you to, once all are done, it's like, if I draw it like a freehand infinity blade, right? If all the stones are aligned, then you're going to have ultimate power. You can, sign a bunch of clients, so you can plus on more people to your service. You can increase the ticket price, and in general, it just allows you to scale even further, right? Okay, once you have these 3 as like, the special gauntlet that everyone is looking for and searching for, right? So let me break this down on how this actually works. So firstly, what we have is a niche. I know it's obviously in the middle, but we'll go bit by bit. So niche, in the niche, obviously you can only ever work with really local or online businesses. They're the 2 that you can really work with. Local, you've got stuff like gas boiler installations, you've got dentistries, you've got chiropractors, you've got gardening firms, you've got salons, you've got, there's a bunch of local businesses that you can go for. And again, the niche size is, and the sort of maybe the ticket price is all that really matters. The reason why I put this is because there's a bunch of gas boiler installations, bunch of dentistries. These can be relatively high ticket packages and deals that you could actually do for them, and you can obviously take percents of what you're doing and how you're doing it, right? I was speaking to someone the other day. It's a bit of a different, but I'm gonna add it here anyway. But it's bathroom installations. I'm not gonna write it out. Let me do it like this, so it looks a little bit better. So if I do bathroom installations, right? So it was bathroom installations, and they get 25%. So the way that it works, and I'll go on to the offer a little bit later, but the way that it works is they just close and they get the deals, so they get the leads and they sell on them, and they get 25% per deal, right? And on average, it's around it varies from like 3K upwards. So like 3K outwards. Obviously, there is like lower ticket stuff that they do like close for, but it's around 3K, per one, and then obviously above, so you can get stuff like 10K, and even if it is, you can get like 2.5. And he's saying like, he can do like a couple per week. So like there's certain niches that people don't even look into that do really, really well if you follow this offer and follow this offer breakdown that I'm going to go through. There's some really, really interesting ways. So yeah, he gets 25% per deal closed, per deal found, and per deal closed. The client covers the ad spend. All he has to do is sell on the client. So he takes 25% of the deal. So for example, if it's 2.5K, if it's 10K, sorry, he gets 2.5K. You add up some of these deals, he's doing well over per client, at least like 10K per client. Okay. So he's able to actually scale with this offer and how it actually works. Okay, so you don't always have to look for, dentistries and, the really oversaturated ones like med spas or, chiropractors, right? These are going to be really difficult niches to scale in, because not only the niche size, the niches matter a lot. So if I go into and talk about the niche, it not only matters about the size of the niche, it matters about oversaturation, it matters about previous experience. So if they've been mugged off, so a lot of med spas don't work with people is because they've worked with a bunch of agencies before, because there was a massive surge in agencies working with med spas, and we saw a massive problem with that. So people have bad experiences going with them. It can sometimes be to do with the actual ticket price. So for example, if the niche is a local business but it's a sweet shop, and the average spend per customer is around, let's say, $7. How are you ever going to be able to, unless you're spending like $1, and even then it's kind of pointless, like $1 per customer, which is going to be quite hard to do. It's going to be quite hard niche to scale in. So sometimes the ticket price, obviously, it doesn't have to be too stupid, but these two and the other ones are very important to obviously look out for as well when you're going through it. Okay, so as well as that, you obviously have like the online sector, and going from there. So you've got stuff like ecom, you've got coaches, people like that you can work with. Obviously, you've got agency owners, and there's a bunch of other online people that you can start working with. Again, it does depend on the niche. It will depend on the offer, right? So the reason why I'm breaking it down step by step, and hopefully you guys haven't lost me or aren't too confused yet, is because I'm breaking down what it would look like because you have to have all three, right? And I can't give you just one, because if I give you the best niche and the best offer, they may not simultaneously work together because everything works differently, right? A local business, for example, would not benefit as much from content because you're not going to have people from that's the USA, right? They're not going to be flying over in a little plane to come to like the UK. That's never going to happen. So maybe content here would be pointless, but local targeted lead gen ads would be a very good offer to run. Whereas with coaches, content could be amazing. The same with ecom, right? And you're already got to be looking into the future of the offer and everything like that. What does it look like in the future? What could that potentially be, and what could that potentially go into? So finding niche is key first. What I would just do, look up online niches or try and find some people that you already know in certain niches. In my opinion, the niche doesn't always matter as long as you pair it up with the other correct stuff, and the niche just ticks the boxes, right? And it's not too oversaturated, and it works, right? We work with people that work with coaches. We work with people that work with local businesses, online businesses, whoever it is. Everyone wins as long as they follow this framework and strategy correctly. Okay, so now we found the niche, and again, I'd recommend just looking up like niches online, or just finding out, looking at niches in the industry, or just doing your market research on that, and then from there going into and actually, finding more about the niche and seeing if it meets, the variables that you're trying to look for. It makes sense, right? So once we've done that, we need to now meet the niche with the actual needs. Now, what do the needs look like? This is going to be their offer. So it's going to be with an offer. Mainly what you're going to be doing is you're either going to be bringing them leads, booking them calls, or closing the calls. Or you can do, if I go like this, you can do all of them. You can times all of them together, or you can just do 1 and 2, or you can do 2 and 3. Whatever it is, you can mix and change. But the main goal of it, you're either getting leads, you're booking calls with the leads, or you're closing the leads. It's one of them three. That's what it is. Even if you're doing short form content, what are you doing? You're getting leads. Okay. If you're placing a sales team, what are you doing? You're selling. If you're appointment setting, you're booking calls. Okay. So whatever offer you're doing, you're going to be doing one of these. And again, you can pair them together. It can increase the price of the actual offer and how much you can charge for the offer. For example, the 15K deal that I was talking about when we came onto this, you may have seen it before. So it's 15K. The reason it was 15K is because this was the offer. Okay. And we'll go into a little bit more about it later, but it was for a coach. So what does a coach need? The coach does need all three. What are they going to benefit from the most? They're going to benefit from content. Okay, now from content, there was a lead magnet to a group. Then inside of the group, it was an appointment setter to book the calls, and then he would help close them. Okay, so the calls will be closed. So he did all three. And the reason he was now able to charge 15K is because not only does it meet all of the needs, okay, it then also powers, it powered everything that he had. He also had leverage, and we'll go into that in a second. But he could times this by 3 equals, 15K. So we had absolutely everything there. And he's generating his client more than 15K because of all this here. So, right, if they did the math and they broke it down, it could be like, okay, so we're going to generate you 30K a month. We take 50-50, or even more, let's say 55, 35, or maybe like 40 or something. We're just going to take 15. If you can make your client more money, you're obviously going to always make more money than what you put in, right? So that's the reason why he was able to charge 15K, is because he covered all three. Now you don't have to cover all three. It will just lower the price of what you're doing. Because sometimes, especially like if you're only doing short form content, you're now leaving them with the 2 book calls and the sales, which means for just short form content alone, the max we can really charge is like $800. Except, and we'll go on to this in a second, leverage. Now, leverage is stupid. Leverage is what's going to turn our deals to from $800 to genuinely, people can charge the exact same thing and charge like 10K. And we'll go on to leverage in a second. But, if you are a box standard, you know what, you're just a normal person, normal guy, or woman, whatever you are, right? If you're just coming into this, then at the end of the day, you're going to have to try and at least do 2 of these. So I would always try and hit 2 of these. So it could be short form content and then booking calls, or it could be your booking calls and then sales, they do the leads, whatever it is. I would always try and do 2 at the start and try and charge reasonably and then go from there. So now we've understood that, you find your niche. Your niche has to play to what you're trying to do. And then your offer has to try and play to these, right? And the more it does, the more it can normally be charged high ticket for, and people will spend more money on it. But that's what that looks like. Okay. Now leverage. Now leverage is where everything sort of is, this stage here is not thrown out the window, but it's thrown out the window. Okay, that's literally all I can say. You throw literally all of this out the window if you do one of these, and this is why it's so powerful to do this. So leverage. Now, what does leverage consist of? Followers, for one. Because he's got a bunch of followers, his leverage is followers. He can then charge 5K for 30 shorts. Why? Because he has the leverage. Now, while the other guy can only charge $800 for it, he can charge 5K because he has the leverage. Alex Mosey, results. He can run Facebook ads for 15K a month, or it'll be way more than that. I'm just saying, like back in, when he was doing it, that could have been how much he charged for it. Results. Authority figures. Someone like Grant Cardone is a massive authority figure. So he can coach and he can do 40K, right? We've worked with a client before that spent 100K on 3 sessions for an hour each. Why is there a reason that you're trying to coach as well, but you can only charge maximum $1,000 an hour? Your niche is the same. Cool. Your offer is the same. You're coaching them. What's the difference? It's the leverage. Okay. And the MRR, people look at Luke Belmar doing, I think he said he done like 5 million in a day. This allows him to charge 15K for a community because, again, he has the leverage that this man here makes money, which makes people want to spend money to learn how to make money from this guy. Right? It all goes back to the leverage standpoint. People don't want to pay you because you don't have the followers, but because this guy's got the followers, he can charge 5K to teach you how to get the followers. The same with Alex Mosey. He's got the points, so you'll pay him 15K. Grant Cardone's got the authority, so you're going to pay him 40K. So what I'm getting at here is the fact that no matter what happens, the way that you can take your offer to the next level, even meeting this, right? Meeting these demands here. Yes, if you meet this, you can charge up to 15, or you can charge up to, 20K a month. And our clients have done that. That is a fact. And, all of our clients are winning and doing all of this by leveraging the same sort of model. But at the end of the day, the reason why clients like Xavier, clients like Ash White, these type of clients, Braden, the reason why these guys are winning the heaviest and, charging 15K for a deal, they're making 10K a month, right? They're making 20K a month. They're making 12K a week, which is like 12, 24, 36, 48K a month, right? You've got other clients making like 30K a month. The reason why this is all happening is not because they've got a different offer or a different niche to you, right? The offer and the niche to most of you are pretty similar. Even though when they come on board with MC, we could totally reposition everyone in the market because no one is ever positioned right. So with a little correction, so just a little fix in the market, we can then work with them to increase their leverage to start charging higher tickets. So we have the right niche. right? We build out the right offer with them and for them, right? Which is going to generate a ROI that is going to be able to allow them to charge high ticket, okay, high ticket. And then what we do, so we build a base. So for example, someone like Luca, he is being able to charge with not that much authority, 3K paying for his deals. Okay, so that's it. And you may not think that's high ticket, is not crazy, but that's what he's able to charge. And he's been able to have 6K weeks. Now, what is our goal with Luca? Our goal with Luca is to increase his authority because his offer is great. His offer is amazing. Can it go any further? No, because at the end of the day, his 3K offer is just his 3K offer. What it can do is if he gets more results, guess what we can do? We can increase 3K to 6K. Now, if he signs 2 clients, he's making 12K a week instead of 6, right? And then from there, what we're doing is we're stacking the layers. It's like a little step up. We're just stacking until he can get to the point. Maybe that's 15, maybe that's 20K, maybe that's even 100K per client. Whatever that looks like for him, that's obviously his choice and where he's going. But, you have to understand that, and the reason why I've made this video and the reason why this offer is getting everyone and allowing everyone to win is because it's not a direct offer. And I'm sorry if you've come on here and you've expected for me to say the best offer right now is short form content to a lead magnet. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do email, and then we're going to do SMS. And then what we're going to do is book a call. And then what we're going to do is place a sales rep, and he's going to close. And we're going to automate the whole system. And all we're going to do is take 30% and we're going to run it to the moon. And they're going to make 100K a month, and we're going to take 30K. Well, not even that. They make 50, we make 15. Now that's a winning offer. Okay, and you see how easy it is for me to make a winning offer, because winning offers aren't a thing in what you imagine a winning offer to be. That's not what a winning offer is, okay? Because a winning offer, anyone can create a winning offer. We've got a winning offer, right? We scale all our clients, we scale agencies and coaches to 15 to 30K a month. That's our winning offer, right? It wins. But at the end of the day, is it a winning offer if we didn't have results, followers, authority, and morale? No, obviously not. Would it sell? Yes. Would it sell harder? Yes. Would it sell for lower ticket? Yes. Right? So all these things, in my opinion, all it comes down to is is leverage, sorry. I see people with the worst offers in the game, and you may wonder as well, hey, this guy's charging 5K for an editor. He's charging 5K to place an editor, but he's making 100K a month, and people are actually paying him. Why? Because you have to look at one of these. It's one of these, right? And now this doesn't mean build a massive personal brand, Mr. Beast style. It doesn't even mean you have to be massive authority. All you got to do is, have some results and, show that you can do what you do, and you can release the offer, right? And hopefully you got some knowledge and insights on like what niche to pick and what offer to pick. But at the end of the day, that's not what I do. That's not what I'm here to do, is give you some really weird offer. And maybe in the future I'll give you some offer, but the breakdown's always this: leads, book call, sales, right? That's like the framework of every single 15K winning offer that you can charge high ticket for. That's like the main part of it. That's how you do it, right? I can create that in about 2 seconds, right? That's a 2-second offer that I can create, I can make, and go from there. The reason why these lot are winning and able to charge that is because, yes, they have a winning offer that we help them build and we help them work with, and they've got the free gauntlets. But at the end of the day, they've got the leverage. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys understood how much leverage plays a role inside of your offer, and hopefully it broke your mindset on how easy an offer is to build. Okay, you have to break down what they're looking for, leads, conversion. How are you going to do that, right? And once you can do that with just short form, how many short form? 30 short form, 1 a day. How many emails and SMS? How many people opt in? Right? It's very simple to create this offer. People just get stuck, and hopefully that cleared it, because on this channel, I don't want to be sitting with you and talking about the best winning offers, the best winning niches. And I know you may have got fooled by the title a little bit, but I don't want to be sitting here and schooling you through that, because it's literally that simple. I don't want to make a 90-minute video going over this every 7 videos a week. That's not what this channel's about. I want to show you what actually matters, the breakdown, the break behind of what it actually is, how it actually works, and how you can leverage it for yourself. Okay, so down below there is a couple of links. One, to access this resource from all of my YouTube videos, every single resource that I haven't built. So you can go in, you can have a look, hopefully make out some of the mumble jumble that I've put in. And also down below, you can obviously book a call with multiplyclients.io, the agency that we run that helps all of our clients, so agency owners or coaches, get to the results that I'm seeing you here, and a couple of results here as well that you are seeing and that you're looking at. So if you want to scale 15 fake a month guaranteed, and you're an agency or coach and you're looking in that space, then join that. And then if not, obviously at the bottom link, there is a Discord community completely free that you guys can join and get inside of and start connecting. There's some free trainings in there as well, completely free, no strings attached. So apart from that, hopefully I'll see you guys very, very soon. Hopefully you guys can build your offer, start building your leverage and charge them higher ticket. If you do, let me know on Instagram. Again, that is down below. But apart from that, I'll speak to you guys very, very soon, and peace.